So, what is nationalism? The identity and sense of belonging is called nationalism. The First World War, 1914 to 1918. So, even though India was not a part of this First World War, this First World War affected India a lot. So, government of British increased defense expenditure on India after this First World War. Income taxes were introduced and custom duties were raised. Farmers were called upon to supply soldiers because Britishers forced Indian soldiers to participate in the war, and crops were failed, famines and epidemics occurred. Almost 12 to 13 million people perished. So, at this situation, Mahatma Gandhi came back to India from South Africa in 1915. And Mahatma Gandhi brought a new idea of Satyagraha, which means truth appeal. In the year 1916, Gandhiji moved to Champaran, which is in Bihar, because farmers there were forced to grow indigo, and Gandhiji organized Satyagraha there to oppose Britishers. And Britishers wanted to grow indigo because they needed to export it to Europe. And indigo is a crop which makes it harder for other crops to grow on the same land after it has been grown. In the year 1917, Gandhiji moved to Kheda district, which is in Gujarat. There, crops were failed, famines occurred, and the farmers couldn't pay the taxes. But the Britishers forced them to pay the taxes. Then Gandhiji organized Satyagraha for the farmers' demand of relaxation of the taxes. Then later, they got exception for the taxation for the poor farmers who couldn't pay the taxes. In the year 1918, Gandhiji moved to Ahmedabad for the cotton mill workers. So there was a crop failure and a famine. The prices of goods were increased, but the workers were given less wages. So workers demanded for more wages. But the British did not accept that. The Gandhiji organized Satyagraha, and then later the wages were increased for the cotton mill workers. In the year 1919, Gandhiji decided to launch a nationwide satyagraha against the proposed Rowlatt Act. This act has been hurriedly passed in 1919 through the Imperial Legislative Council, despite the united opposition of the Indian members. Rowlatt Act gave the government enormous powers to repress political activities and allowed detention of political prisoners without trial for 2 years, which means that they could arrest any person without a trial for at least 2 years. Mahatma Gandhi wanted a non-violent civil disobedience against such unjust laws, which would start a Hartal on 6th April. Rallies were organized in various cities, workers went on strike in railway workshops, and shops closed down. This gave the result to Jallianwala Bagh. On 13th April, the infamous Jallianwala Bagh incident took place. On that day, a large crowd gathered in the enclosed ground of Jallianwala Bagh. Some came to protest against the government's new repressive measures. Others had to come to attend the annual Baisakhi fair. Being from outside the city, many villagers were unaware of martial law that had been imposed. With mass deaths in Jallianwala Bagh incident, Gandhiji wanted to start non-cooperation movement in India. The First World War has ended with the defeat of Ottoman Turkey, and there were rumors that harsh peace treaty was going to impose on the Ottoman Empire, the spiritual head of the Islamic world, the Khilafah. To defend the Khilafah's temporary powers, a Khilafat committee was formed in Bombay in March 1919. A young generation of Muslim leaders like brothers Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali began discussion with Mahatma Gandhi about the possibilities of united mass action on this issue. Mahatma Gandhi saw this opportunity to bring Muslims under the umbrella of unified national movement. At the Calcutta session of Congress in September 1920, he convinced other leaders of the need to start a non-cooperation movement in support of Khilafat as well as for Swaraj. Gandhiji proposed that the movement should unfold in stages. It should begin with the surrender of titles that government awarded and boycott of civil services, army, police, courts and legislative councils and etc. Then in case the government used repression, a full civil disobedience campaign will be launched. Many within the Congress were however concerned about the proposals. They were reluctant to boycott the council election scheduled for November 1920. and they feared that the movement might lead to popular violence. In months between September and December, there were intense tussles within the Congress. For a while, there seemed no meeting point between the supporters and the opponents of the movement. Finally, at the Congress session at Nagpur in 1920, a compromise was worked out and a non-cooperation movement was adopted. So how did the movement unfold? Who participated in it? How did different social groups conceive the idea of non-cooperation movement?
सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हम बुलबुलें हैं इसकी, ये गुलसिता हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा। पर्वत वो सबसे ऊंचा, हमसाया आसमां का, पर्वत वो सबसे ऊंचा, हमसाया आसमां का, वो संतरी हमारा, वो पासबा हमारा, वो पासबा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा। गोदी में खेलती है जिसकी हजारों नदियाँ, गोदी में खेलती है जिसकी हजारों नदियाँ, गुलशन है जिसके दम से रश के जीना हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा।
सुजलां सुफलां मलयजशीतलं सस्यश्यामलां मातरं वन्दे